Greeting YouTube. The Attorney General of the United States has said that he's going to investigate 2 detainee deaths at the hands of the CIA under torture. Hallelujah! Someone's finally going to look into the fact that the CIA has apparently killed people. Unfortunately, there is a really crappy lining to this silver cloud that they're closing 100 other cases because apparently the people didn't die. They were just tortured. So, we're just going to push that out of the way. We're not going to worry about that whole torture thing if they didn't die, but they are at least going to investigate the 2 deaths where the individuals did die. So that's something, I guess. Of course, all the other ones, they were still tortured. I don't care what the Bush administration tells you. It was torture. What we did to those detainees. At the end of World War II, we tried people for the same acts, and we executed them. If it was torture in 1945, it's torture now. The Bush administration may have played some fancy rigmarole with the laws and clouded people's minds with their amazing powers, but it was torture. It was unethical and immoral, and it makes the United States look like the evil empire. Because guess what, folks? If your nation is torturing people, your nation is an evil empire. So at least in these 2 cases, they're going to investigate what the CIA did. And maybe someone 5 years down the line will actually see some jail time. If by then the American public hasn't just forgotten about it and moved on to some other bit of atrocity committed by the CIA. I'm not a real big fan of the CIA. So I would like to have had this happen years ago. The first time we ever heard anything about torture being done on behalf of the United States government. And one of the things that is the worst for me is that a lot of these people that were tortured were abducted without criminal charges, swept out of the country of residency to another continent, detained for years in some cases, without charge, without trial, without representation, and tortured, all in the name of the American population. In my name. Yeah. I'm a little upset about that. So I'm hoping that something comes out of this. Anything. That there may be a small sliver of justice in the world, and maybe someone will do some time and we'll actually have them come clean and get some real information about what was going on in the CIA during these torture sessions. Because that's what it was, folks. Don't let anyone tell you different. The United States government, under the Bush administration, endorsed torture. And unfortunately, under the Obama administration, they've turned a blind eye to it. So there are days I'm having a hard time figuring out which one I'm more pissed at.